Woo! Almost thought I wasn't going to make it. It would help if you could see my face. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to TIMBP Live. It's another Thursday evening, and I am running like crazy trying to get things smoothed out. I'm very sorry about that. But thank you guys so much for being here. Hope everybody has had a great week. Ah, shoot. I'm just behind. I haven't even had anything to drink yet tonight. Giveaway. There we go. Lots of people in the chat tonight as well. Hello, folks. Whiskey Nose, what's going on, Marty? Mike Meyer. It has been a while since we've seen you, Mike. Hope you are doing well. Tony Vagadonuts. Hi, Perry. I hope this voice tech works. Surgery went well. I'm laying in bed for the next week, but I'll be listening, but not seeing clearly yet. Much better than the last surgery, though. Cheers. Cheers to you, Tony. Hope you are doing well, man. Hang in there. All the best wishes for you and your speedy recovery. Don Nishida, all the way from Seoul, Korea. Hello, Don. Says, getting some breakfast soon, but wanted to catch the first part of the stream. Thank you so much for stopping in. Don? Swan says, you better all cry big old swan tears. I'm here. I made it. I finally made it. And Tony on his other account says, here's a bonus to you and thumbs up. Cheers to you too, Mike. Hello, Scott Pigsley. Cheers, everyone. Cheers to you too. He says, hit that like button. Yes, please. If you have not hit the like button yet, do so on your way in or on your way out. It really doesn't matter. Just so long as you're hitting the like button. That's what matters. Because I've not had anything to drink yet tonight, I wanted to get warmed up with a little bit of something I've not had in a couple weeks. But nonetheless, I wanted to have some of our dear buddy, the Wilderness Trail 8-year Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, bottled and bond. Focus, you daggum camera. There you go. Look at you being, the camera that you're supposed to be. But we are going to get to the Dusty Pours and the giveaway before too long. So if you are here and you're interested in doing that, thank you so much for showing up and showing support for the show this week. What's going on, Chris? Whiskey Smoke Explorer. Been a bit, but good to see you, man. I hope you are hanging in there and doing well. You know what I also forgot to do? I'm going to mute that. Or else, you're going to hear multiples of me. Just because, that's not what I want to do. I'm going to put the StreamYard link in the chat. No, that's for another night. Howdy ho to you, Donnie. Good to see you, buddy. Give away. Bada bing, bada boom. We're going to pin that to the top of the chat on YouTube so everybody can see it. But again, thank you guys so much for being here. Scott says, don't read that. Scott, I didn't even see it before you retracted it. So I'm assuming it was nothing but kind things to say. Clifton says, cheers. Hello, Clifton. Good to see you, buddy. Everybody stick around for his stream tonight as well. I think are you doing the Laws, 80 Laws line? Clifton, I think that's what I saw. Sorry. Like I said, that was my first drink of the day. Oh, spreading through the chest with the nice Kentucky hug, making it feel all nice and good and warm and fuzzy for tonight. Donnie says, how is everyone? I am doing great. at the moment. Donnie, I hope you are well. Also, just very happy to be in the TIMBP live space. Steven Sussman's here. He says, "Hey peeps, hey Steven, good to see you, man. By the way, got your samples in the mail the other day. Thank you so much for sending those again. We'll talk about that on an upcoming stream or episode of the podcast, so stick around for that." Clifton says, "Yep, first time trying them. Not sure what to expect from the main lineup, but got an awesome single barrel pick of their ride that I've been enjoying. Very nice. Very nice indeed, Clifton. So, I've got a special little giveaway tonight, and just a way to, because I've picked up a few of these recently, and I enjoy sharing these kinds of bottles around with people. Oh. First one. I've had this for a bit longer. But still a great pour. It's a dusty old granddad bottled and bond. 100 proof, of course. It's from the late 90s. A really, really great bottle. One that I am super excited to share with some folks. I'm running out of space again. Next up, we talked about it on this week's episode, and I wanted to share some with you all as well, is this 1993 Wild Turkey Tradition. This is a... Scotch Down Under was our latest sub. Thanks, Scotch Down Under. Thank you guys so much for doing that. 1993 Wild Turkey Tradition, 101 proof. Absolutely incredible bottle. This is my birthday bottle. My little birthday present to myself this year. And last but not least is a 2011 Knob Creek single barrel. I've had it on a live stream before. Have not yet given away a sample of it yet, though, in figures. So, yeah, we'll do that. And I got a special secret fourth sample that's going to be coming in that I'm not telling anybody about until they win and they receive it. Scott says, "Can we take a moment to cheers the life of Sherry Black, who passed away this week? She was the wife of Jerry Black, who some of you know in chats." Yeah, absolutely. Big cheers to Sherry and Jerry. So sorry to hear that. The Knob Creek has evaporated. You're right, Swan. Swan was actually the one that found it for me. And I'll talk about it more a little bit later on, but it's from 2011, which is the second year that they did Knob Creek single barrel picks, 9 years old. So it was created when Booker was still around. So can't be upset about that. It is so dang good. It's absolutely so dang good. Sorry, I just noticed this Four Roses bottle in the background that's about to fall over. So fingers crossed it doesn't in the meantime. But if you want to get in on tonight's giveaway, you can do so by heading to, high school graduation year for me too, Clifton. But you can head to the Stream Elements link, which is in the description of the video below. You can do so directly through PayPal, Venmo, Square, whatever is easiest for you. If you do it through the Stream Elements link, you get your message right up here on screen. Boop, 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 right there. And the Stream Elements link is also in the pinned comment on the YouTube page. But you should be able to find it on Twitch as well. If you're watching over on Twitch, hello. Good to see you. So working on building that Twitch channel, the Twitch channel. That's how that's supposed to be said. But anyway, let's talk about what's been going on recently. I feel like I'm taking a page out of Chad and Sarah's book with what's new. And truth be told, we've gotten a lot of samples in the mail. One of them I don't even have. Well, I also don't have the one from from Steven. Steven, I apologize. I've forgotten the name of the distillery too. But Steven sent us 5 samples for the podcast, all from the distillery that he works for. I've been trying to watch on both. High school reunion year for me too, Mike. But let's not talk about numbers. That's totally fine. Clifton asked, did you have a 10-year reunion? I heard rumors of one for my school, but don't know if it ever happened. We have not had our 10-year reunion just yet, but we just had a Facebook group get started up a couple months ago. Maybe not even that long. Members of our graduating class trying to get us all together for a reunion finally, which would be lovely. It would be so nice to see some of those people again. But yeah, our 10 would have been last year. Our 10-year reunion would have been last year. And I guess due to COVID, everybody just kind of dropped the ball on it, which is okay. I mean, I'm not saying that, I would have had it a different way, but it just is one of those things with Copper Sea. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, buddy. I'm sorry I couldn't remember the name of it. They're out of New York. So we're going to be trying those samples for something. Episode live stream, something before too long. But yeah, we haven't had our 10-year reunion yet, but hopefully soon. It would be nice to have it before too long. Let's see. So got the Barrel Craft Spirits Dovetail gray label in the mail the other day. Very excited about that. We're going to be chatting with the folks from Barrel before too long. We also got the Stellum Rye, the Fibonacci #1, which I have heard great things about, if it'll focus. Hey, there we go. Look at technology working the way that it's supposed to. And the Equinox #1 as well. Cannot wait to get into those. Also received the new Island Rooster from Chicken Cock. We'll be talking with Greg Snyder in the next few weeks, too, for an episode. So tune in for that. So, yeah. We had a 12-year reunion because we were not very smart. It's how it goes, Scott. I'm planning to do a stream tasting through them with Stephen Perry. You're welcome to join unless you want to do them for the podcast or your own stream. Just let me know. I would love to join you for a stream for that, Clifton. I think that sounds great. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know when that's happening. Hopefully I can make it work. If not, we'll figure something out. But very excited. Oh, that's fancy. I'm excited to hear thoughts on that. I loved the OG Dovetail. I did too. I really did enjoy that original Dovetail. But yeah, I misspoke this week on the episode for anybody who's listened to it. And I kept saying Dovetail when I meant seagrass. I said it multiple times. That when I said that we received the sample of the Dovetail, I meant Dovetail. But I said Dovetail a few times after that when I meant seagrass. And I could just feel like my brain kind of like shorting out when I was saying it. And it was just like I had too many things going on and my brain wasn't registering the right stuff. And then once I went back and listened to it, I confirmed that where did this piece of glass come from? Just found a random piece of glass in my computer. So that's good. But I went back and listened to it and I was like, oh, that's not right. They do have so many gray label stuff now, so it is a little confusing. That is very true. It is absolutely so confusing. But yeah, I can't wait to get into all these samples. Got so much stuff to review and so little time, of course. But I'm very excited for it. If you are on the Patreon, got some exciting stuff happening over there right now. Eric and I put out a breaking emergency podcast on Patreon talking about the back and forth that I had with Fred Minnick about which Ninja Turtle he would most or least like to have a drink with. So go and check that out. Tomorrow, we've got a very special and goofy bonus episode coming out. And maybe I'll play a little bit of it for you guys right now, just to give you a little tease, because I I had a lot of fun making it, and it's really, really goofy. Can I play it from here? I think I can. Wow, it's loud. The bourbon boom is nothing new to our community. From new products that we've grown to love to having to say goodbye to old friends we've nearly forgotten about, our experience has been a unique one. As growth has risen exponentially since the mid-2000s, our favorite brown spirit has seen its fair shares of toils and troubles. In many cases, we've witnessed ages dropping or simply becoming non-existent for one reason or another. And tonight, we wanted to take a look at one product that most bourbon drinkers consider the holy grail and ask insiders the prevailing question. Y'all got any Blantons? So tune into Patreon for the full episode of that tomorrow. But yeah, sorry about the earbud issue. There. Love the news intro. Yeah, I framed it. You guys are gonna have to tune in to see exactly what I did, but it's gonna be part of an ongoing series, I think, for a little while. My news anchor voice sounds like Chad from It's Bourbon Night. Swan, I knew you might hate it, but it's really friggin' funny. And I hope that everybody checks it out. It's patreon.com/mybourbonpodcast for as little as $1 a month, but $5 a month is where it starts to get you the bonus content and all sorts of good stuff over there. Because we are in the middle of big ass August, we're doing lots of special bonus stuff that is just fun. And tomorrow is Eric's birthday as well. Swan and I are going to be recording with Eric. We're going to go to the movies tomorrow night for his birthday in celebration of his birthday. And I'm really, really excited for it. It's going to be a great time. So I'm not going to spoil what next week's review is going to be, but I'm pretty dang excited for it. It's going to be something special. Swan hears that line and has war flashbacks. Absolutely. Absolutely. You want me to do voice dub for Whiskey Nose? Absolutely, Marty. Just let me know. I didn't even play it up as much as I wanted to. Like, going back and thinking about it, I realized that I could have even played that up even more. And so I should really go for like a tall brokaw kind of, like, just really, really make it dopey and crazy and fun. And I just went, I think I went a little bit too much like my own voice for that. But in future installments, we'll bring in the Tom Brokaw voice, I suppose. Ben, what's going on, Ben? Good to see you. So should you? Maybe I shouldn't, but who's to say? Who is to say? Indeed. All right, let's get to our first Dusty pour. This is a 90s old granddad. Late 90s. My belief, or what I believe, is that it is actually from 99. It's like 98 or 99. Can't remember for sure. I had this. I got this right before Whiskey Weekend batch 2, or I bought it right before that. And I knew I was going to be gone when it would get to me, so I had it delivered to the Beaumont Inn. And so I had to pick up a package from the front desk when I checked in, which was hilarious to go and do that. And Dixon was very confused when I told him about it, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Hello again, whiskey friends. Hello again to you, Jeff Whack. Wow, I can't speak tonight. The Whack Attack himself, Jeff. I am super jelly of you guys in your awesome Bourbon Junkies meetup. It's happening this weekend. I hope you guys have a lot of fun. It looks like it's just going to be incredible. Give everybody big hugs for me. I miss those folks loads and loads, and yeah. So, of course, this is just not the time of year that works out for those kinds of things for me. Steven says Batch 2 seems like forever ago. It does. It does seem like forever ago. I mean, I wasn't even a dad yet. I had just found out that Lucy was pregnant not a few weeks before. And yeah, that was a million lifetimes ago, it feels like. I'll miss you this weekend packing right now. I'll miss you too, buddy. I really hope you guys have fun. Yeah. You know what? There's always Bourbon Weekend next year. Which I hope we see you for. Scott Pigsley with the $5. Snuffy Chat says, cheers, Perry. Cheers to you too, Scott. I'll go ahead and throw you in the giveaway for tonight. I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but every $5 entry gets you, for every $5 you get one entry in tonight's giveaway. So this is, what is it? 18, 2022 giveaway. Easy peasy tonight. I don't have to remember too much. But also, guys, thank you all so much, everybody who I've said this like 18 times since last Thursday, but thank you so much to everybody who supported our fundraiser for Eastern Kentucky last week. I said it on the podcast. I didn't realize it until on this week's episode of the podcast. I didn't know until we got done, and I was talking to Eric the day after. But between what we did on the live stream, between that and his fundraiser over on Instagram, where he was giving away tickets for Louder Than Life, we raised just about $2,000. So that means that we helped 8 families through a very difficult time and all this. And we just appreciate you guys so much. It means the world, and more of that in the future, I hope. Certainly more of that in the future. We will see. Man, this even smells like it. The smell of it reminds me of the Beaumont Inn, just because it's got that little like dusty kind of musty quality to it. But if you've never been to the Beaumont Inn and you're coming through Kentucky and you're looking for someplace to stay, absolutely go stay at the Beaumont Inn. Incredible place. Dixon, unfortunately, though, as of about May, end of May, beginning of June, is not doing tastings there anymore. He's going to be doing them in a different space. So why did that pop up on that screen? Memories do live in bottles and glasses and, all over the place. Hopefully less of that in terms of weather extremes in Kentucky. Yes, absolutely. I said it last week and I'll say it again. Kentucky will eventually get a break. We will eventually get to the point where things are not like this, and everything will calm down a bit. So we'll see. Sometimes I don't remember them, but the bottle does. And the bottle brings back those memories too. And this one in particular brings back a lot. Brings back a lot of memories. I'm pretty sure it's one of the bottles that I first shared with my dad and my father-in-law after they became grandfathers, after Eden was born, my daughter. So there's something special in this bottle kind of all around. So, good stuff, though. Oh, I forgot to mention this up top. If you're watching on the replay, thank you so much for doing so. Subscribe if you haven't done it. Hit the bell notification, all that jazz that people say we need to do. But I'm really, I haven't talked about this in a while, but I'm very happy with our subscriber count right now. I know lots of channels are doing lots more and have bigger numbers and whatnot, but I'm very thankful for it. It wasn't all that long ago that we hit 1,000 So to see, you know, a tenth of that more, 10% more of that, that's pretty awesome. So, what's up, homies? What's up with you, Bill? Mr. Bill Robarge, also known as Bill Beer Lovers Wisconsin or Hanging with Bill. Go subscribe to Bill if you've not done so yet. The fourth wheel is here. Good to see you here, Mr. Fourth Wheel. We'll be talking about you more later as well on tomorrow's episode. Well, when we record tomorrow. Adam, Mr. Risky Shits, what's going on? Adam, cheers to you. It was great talking with you the other night, man. Hope you're well. I hopped on while I was getting the editing done really for this week's episode. I hopped on over at Cheech's live stream at Whiskey Encore. And it was just good. It was good to chat with people. It had been a while since I'd done that, and it was nice. So go watch that replay. I think I came on around the 35-minute mark. I was on for about 20 minutes. So Steven's over on the Twitch now too. Thank you for that, Steven. Appreciate it. I really like that surprise dog emote. Is the other one Elmo? I can't tell. Really good. That dog emote is really funny. Is that just standard for everybody, or did you get that from another channel? I've just been chugging water today. It is Elmo? That's amazing. In support of, I guess, Snuffy. Snuffleupagus for Snuffy chats, too. Seems very appropriate, I suppose. Man. Go back to Whiskey Weekend. You think it's from the Twitch hype trains? Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, that dog cracks me up, man. So I am starting, I guess, a new semi-tradition for myself for live streams and just kind of get a little bit of energy going and everything. But I sat down and just played guitar for like 45 minutes before I had to get ready for the stream. It was really nice. It was really nice just sitting down, and a couple Stevie Ray songs came on my shuffle, and a Dead song or two. And so I just had a little bit of fun. Just getting that energy out. And I'm hoping to start doing more. By more, I mean any at all. Gigs around Lexington as well. Just opening for friends, whatnot. Hey, Papa Ritter's here. Georgia left his home in Tucson, Arizona for some California grass. Not my best one, but I got it. I definitely got it, though. Everybody say, what's up, Papa Ritter? Got to have dinner with Dad last night. Mom and Dad. We had burgers. I don't like Papa Ritter burgers. They're special. Get back. Get back. Get back to where you once belong. Teresa. Hello, Teresa. Good to see you. Are you still doing bourbon tours? I am still doing bourbon tours. I'm kind of just doing whatever I can fit into my schedule at the moment, mostly weekends. But head to distilledexperiences.com and shoot us an email or shoot us a request, whatever, and we'll see what we can do for you. Some of my music popped up on your shuffle today. That's fantastic. That's amazing. I'll drop some links in the chat if people haven't. Oops. That's the website for my music. You can find it on, I think, iTunes and Spotify too. At least one album. And then if anybody wants to book a tour with us, distilledexperiences.com. What am I doing besides tours? Taking care of my child. I'm basically just doing stay-at-home dad stuff right now, which does not pay a lot of bills, I will say. But it's fun. Eden and I have never been closer. I will say that much. And that part of it is very special. Homemade burgers are always good. Amen to that. You can't go wrong with a Papa Ritter burger. Amen to that too. And Bill says ISO in search of Papa Ritter burger. I have to start like packaging them and freezing them and selling them, which would actually be really funny. Start sourcing your own beef. Good time for that, I think, Dad. Perry casually talked about his music and 3D art one single time, and then I had the professor play it for the class. I walked in and I was like, what is happening? It's like, why do I hear my song, my music playing over the speakers? And Swan and I had not known each other for very long either. I mean, it was like a few weeks that we had known each other at that point. And I hadn't put out my album Mine Heart too long before that. And Swan's like, I'm just gonna mess with this guy that I don't know that well. I think I was even still calling him Sean at that point. So, oh goodness. I always say Sean. Who's that guy? Well, Bill, I am drinking on part of our giveaway for this evening, which is the Old Granddad. That's late 90s Old Granddad bottled and bond. A sample of that in the giveaway. For anybody who's coming in late, also includes a sample of a 1993 Wild Turkey Tradition. It's my birth year turkey. It's spectacular. And a sample of a 2011 Knob Creek single barrel, which was from the second year that they ever did Knob Creek picks. So check out that if you want to get in on the giveaway. Scott is the only one currently who is entered. And yeah, you can do that through Stream Elements, PayPal, whatever. All the stuff's in the description. That's like when my high school friends told our biology teacher about my YouTube channel. So we decided to watch them on the projector. I wanted to die. I get that. I get that. Swans get held for review. Swan says I deserve that. Emily Chambers is here. Hello, Emily. Good to see you. Hey, I'll do the things. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. All that. Clifton, I hope it was the Britney Spears one. I've not watched that one. I need to watch that. It'd be really fun. It's very good turkey. Some of the best dusty turkey I've ever had. Oh, I will certainly drink the Knob Creek. If anybody else wants some Knob Creek too, you know how to get it. Oh, and I've got a fourth sample too. That's blind. So whoever wins that one's actually not dusty. That one's not dusty, but it's special. It's a really, really special bottle that I've been holding on to for a few months, and I pulled out I pulled the bottle out a couple nights ago. Steven with the $5 Snuffy chat. Thank you, Steven. I pulled the bottle out the other night, and I was like, oh my gosh. Swan says they're all blind if I don't wear my glasses. That is totally fair. Swan, you should probably wear your glasses though, if and when you can. Bourbon, $10 says, let's get dusty. Thank you, Ben. Oops. Dadgummit. There we go. Oh, I miss Tony too. Sorry about that, Tony. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate the support. And we'll get you in on the giveaway. We got five entries right now. So you guys are it's looking good so far. It's looking good so far. Papa Ritter says, Swan, I can't see a thing. That is true. Clifton with 4 spots says, as a 93 baby, I got to get in on this. You absolutely do. And I mean, you could hit like 2 on this. You could get 93 baby, and you could get high school graduation year with the 2011. So just remember who waited for you to hook it up. Ben, you're a good dude. Appreciate you. Turkey's like all caramel. A lot of butterscotch too. A little bit of bacon spices on the nose. And just Rick House. Like, it's just like walking into a Rick House, you know? 4-Leaf whiskey. Hello. Says, cheers, everyone. Cheers to you, 4-Leaf. Good to see you. Hot Toddy. What's going on, Todd? Evening, everyone. Hope all are well. Hope you're well, too. Bill. Winner Bill. Big winner Bill. Sorry. With the 5-spot inner. Says just the tip. I'm putting you down as big winner Bill. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you lots and lots. Jeff needs a drink. Get a drink, man. What are you doing? Oh, look at that. Swan's in the Swan's on Twitch now too. Ooh, we got a 4-spotter from everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Absolutely. Make sure this is not. There we go. Showed up on the Stream Elements thingamajig. But Andrew West with the 4-spotter. Cheers, buddy. Hope you're well. Hope everybody else is well as well. Well as well. Well as well as well as well. You're still working. All good, Andrew. Appreciate you being here. Oh, I'm drinking Bourbon County Country High Proof from Pinhook. I don't think I've had that one. Have I? What's the wax color? Cheers to you too, Andrew. Good to see you, man. Appreciate everybody being here in the chat tonight. Yeah, you guys are the best, as always. Pinkish purple? I think, okay, I actually might have that. Hey, look at that. Bourbon Country, high proof. Just had it sitting right there, 115.3 proof. This is a 2018 crop, aged 3 or more years in new charred oak barrels. I'm gonna have to have some of that after I get done, because I do remember liking that quite a bit. Yeah, 3-year MGP before they started the vertical, so that's definitely what. You know what cracks me up the most about that dog, Steven, is it looks like my dog Toulouse. Take a drink with you? Yeah, all right. Twist my arm, why don't you? That works. Scott with the big pour. What should I drink? Stag Junior 16, Russell's 13, Jack Daniel's Coy Hill, or E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. I think you should go for the I think in this order. Russell's 13, Stag Junior, Taylor, and then the Jack Daniels. I think that's what you should do. Go for it. So, Bill, because you told me to, and why not? I poured a little bit of the Bourbon. Bourbon Country. 115.3 proof. The high proof. Goodness. So, cheers, buddy. Oh, is it Morbin time? Dad, did you really fall asleep? You okay? Dad, wake up! It's not even 9 o'clock, Dad. Oh, man, that is so good. It's definitely MGP. I'm glad you're awake. Stay up, Dad. Stay up. Todd Cooper with the 4-spotter. Says, I love the 90s. I love the 90s too. It's when dadgummit. Come on. When I was born. In the 90s. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel and whatnot. Tony says Papa Ritter bark twice if you're in Milwaukee. Can confirm he is not. I don't think it's through. I think it's just through the through PayPal. But Teresa with the 1-spotter. Thank you, Teresa. Appreciate that. Oh man, having a good time. I can't believe that it's like I feel like this hour has just flown by because it's only. I mean, it's just now about to be 8:50. But you know what? I started a little bit late, so we'll try to go a little bit longer than normal. I don't think Dan and Julie are streaming tonight either. I know Drew's not streaming anymore. Our Deathless. Does anybody know if the Deathless Dogs are streaming tonight? I don't know what's happening anymore. This. Let's see if anybody's. Yeah, the dogs are streaming at 9. Why is Trev streaming on Saturday? I have some really good YouTube recommendations right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I've been watching a lot of I know Swan's gonna like this. Good Mythical Morning. But I've been watching a lot of their videos recently. And I've been a fan of Rhett and Link for a long time. Since I was like a freshman in college. And just haven't I haven't gotten around to watching their newer stuff. And man, they're just hilarious. I'm big fans of Rhett and Link. Bill says, I must say, being able to be here 3 weeks in a row is pretty special. It is awesome that you've been here 3 weeks in a row, Bill. Anytime you're free, please stop by. YouTube is crazy now, indeed. Yeah, it's insane how many people stream, especially on Thursday nights. I heard a rumor Jefferson's Ocean is being discontinued or largely scaled back in production. Is this true? I don't know about that. Scott, I'm going to try to look into that. I'll keep you posted. If I find anything out about it between now and when we record tomorrow, I'll be sure to put it in that episode, but more than likely I'll know before, like next week. So I'll see what I can do. Swan's excited about Good Mythical Morning. I just found some random whiskey channel that I've never heard of that had like 50,000 followers. Also, yes, Barry, I watch Good Mythical Morning always with my coffee in the morning. I'm gonna have to start watching them pretty regularly now. Just they're awesome. I remember them from when they were doing commercials for small town businesses. There was the one donut place that they had George Lopez for. I think if it's not my favorite, it's close, but the one with Chuck Testa, the taxidermy place, that one's such a classic. There's another one that I'm blanking on. Their studio was across the street from my old job. I'd always see them out in the parking lot filming stuff. That is so cool. Cliffy, I didn't know that. That's awesome. I want to get them on the podcast. I want to send Rhett and Link samples. I think that would be so much fun. Have them do it blind the way that they do like their blind like taste tests. Bill, doing my part to get those watch hours up. Thank you so much, Bill. John says, made it before you finish. Cheers, folks. Cheers to you too, John. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you have had a good week. To be honest, the only great Ocean releases were the cast strength ones. Amen to that. Nope. Chuck Testa. Oh, man. There's that one where it's like, oh, there's a moose driving that truck. and he's in the passenger seat, reclined so you can't see him. And he leans up and he looks to the camera through the driver's window and he goes, "Nope, it's Chuck Testa with another expert taxidermized animal." It's just so good. It's such classic, like, formative YouTube years that's just so good. Ugh. The person I heard it from said the shipping container space was not cost effective for Jefferson's. Interesting. He should have told me while I still had a job there. Clifton, I'm sure we can figure. Can we figure? I'm like, surely there's some way to figure out. Like, we'll talk about it. I don't feel like that's a lost cause to pursue that potential. We'll talk about it. I gotta put the bourbon country aside. Oh, so I can get back to this turkey. Quit calling you Shirley? I will. I'm sorry about that, Bill. Clifton, like, there's gotta be something. Like, there's just like some way that you can, like, it's not even that like you have to be there, but you know about there, like the area, like roughly the space. I don't know, like maybe I'll tell you another really good sketch that they did was a redneck. It was either redneck or hillbilly camping tutorials. I'll have to go back. I know what I'm going to do with the rest of my night now. But just start leaving bourbon on their doorstep. Surely there's another way. Like, it doesn't have to be that obvious. It's the California telepathy, kind of like the New York middle finger fairy. They can communicate. Maybe they'll get the hint. I don't know. Like, there's just gotta be a way. There's gotta be. I'm not trying to like dox anybody or make anything weird or awkward, but there's gotta be some way. All right, last pour of the Dusty Flight. Ask and you shall receive. Thanks, Ben. Thanks, buddy. You have to manifest it. Isn't that what all the youngins are doing these days? I don't understand the manifesting thing. Like, that can't be real, right? Like, it's got to just be. Also, here's the Knob Creek 9-year 2011 pick from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Second year that they were doing Knob Creek single barrels, or Knob Creek single barrel picks, at the very least. But that will be in the flight for anybody who enters. Entries starting at $5. Yeah, per. I didn't say that right. But yeah, I don't understand the manifestation thing. Like, it's not, it can't be real. Like, it's not. I don't know. Maybe this is the first thing where I'm like, because like before, I wasn't so far removed from a generation that I was, at least able to kind of understand what some of the stuff that they were trying to do was about. Like, I was able to I could kind of like make sense of it. But the manifestation stuff, I just don't get. Like, I'm really struggling to understand it. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much about it, which is highly possible. Where there's a will, there's a way. Bill says he's slurring his speech. That's amazing. Ben's got a third eye, but it stinks. And Clifton says it's like all the use your third eye nonsense. Just go out and get what you want. Stop just thinking on it. I guess. I don't know. But it's not even like I don't even feel like I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I guess that's what comes with being almost 30. I feel the same way. Third eye blind. Hashtag Barry sold. But like, I don't even know if it's. I mean, maybe it is just that like the older we get, the more out of touch we are with younger generations. I mean, I'm not saying that that's anything new. That's not something that it's not a revolutionary statement to be like, well, I'm approaching 30, so I don't understand what, high school kids are doing anymore. That's okay. That's an okay thing to say. I don't sit here and just like be really, I don't dwell on it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But it does confuse me. Like, I genuinely am not sure what the whole thing is. Like, why it's happening. Why, I don't know. That's just What did Perry sell? My soul to the devil, I guess. Oh, Perry's old. I got it now. I am an old soul. I am definitely an old soul. Yeah. Our target audience. Our target audience isn't high school kids anyway, so get off my lawn. Amen to that. Bro, the older I've gotten to, the more I've been like, can we just get like a no solicitation sign for our house? It's like, I don't want to be bugged. Like, I know when my roof was replaced last. I know there's not shingles missing from it. So shut up. Like, don't come at me with that. Also, leave me alone. I've got a baby. I'm taking care of the baby like every day of the week. And I've got dogs. And like, if the dog happens to just get out the door, they're going to run after you. They're going to go after you. She won't hurt you, but like, anyway. Ryan, old man yells at clouds. Well, I'll be cold. I'll be dead in the cold, cold ground before I recognize Mississippi as one of these 50 United States. I'm just old 1962 ancient. That's not that old. It's not old at all. Emily's headed out. Love to y'all. See y'all on Clifton's. See you, Emily. Good to have you in the chat tonight for at least a bit. All right. I know that I'm going a little bit over, but again, I started a little bit late, so I'm going to give myself a bye for that. See, there's the dog. Can you hear the dog? She'll go after you. But what was I talking about? Because I went a little bit over, but we will go until 10 after. At the very least. Somebody at our door? Both dogs are going crazy. Oh, it's not going to come up right now. I forgot. Yeah, we'll go until 10 after. We'll cut it off at 10 after, cut the giveaway off at 10 after, and then we will run it. If you've not gotten your entry in yet for the Dusty giveaway, we've got an old granddad bottled and bond from the late 90s, a Wild Turkey Wild Turkey Tradition, from 1993, a Knob Creek single barrel from 2011, which was the second year of Knob Creek picks, and a very special blind pour that will be in this. So four samples for that. Bill says, I'm at your door. Answer it. Send me a picture saying you're at my door. Do you even know where I live? Chris and Lil are here. Perry, we were having a FaceTime with Chad and Sarah, so hi. Sorry we're late. All good. I was talking with Chad earlier today as well. If you've not listened to their episode with Bourbon Pursuit yet, just came out today, and it is fantastic. It's a really, really good episode. 3 weeks till you have some George T. Stagg from 2011. Oh, yes. Can't wait for that. Cannot wait for that at all. Is it sad that we're kind of considering something from 2011 to be dusty now? You'll be on our door soon. Hey, I'm okay with that. I can't wait to see you guys. I know that you're more excited to see my better half and the child that I birthed. I didn't birth the child. I helped create the child, I suppose. You know, I really don't need my headphones on. I know the music's fine. And I know good mic etiquette, too, for the most part. There's nobody else that I'm having to listen to talk. So. Swan gave me your address. I messed up. Yes, I did not birth that child. She is partially mine. I recognize her as being mine, but I did not. I only had so much to do with her creation. Mr. Mom, that's fair. It's a good analogy. All right, 5 minutes to get your entries in for tonight's giveaway. I say, I've got great mic technique, and then I'm like, hey, if you just want to do something, just do the thing. Thanks for being here. You did not birth that child as the new you are not the father. I mean, that's completely fair. Because I didn't. Completely fair, but also still my baby. She's still my baby. I take care of her day in and day out. And she looks just like me. So I would hope that she were mine. Even if she weren't, I would still love her to death. 2 weeks till Vegas. I hope you guys have fun in Vegas. I'm sorry. Again, it's just one of those trips that's I can't make it happen. But I know you guys are going to have a lot of fun. Yes, I can't wait to meet Eden. I have a present for her that I was supposed to send ages ago. Hopefully, as long as it's not clothes that she can't fit in. Even if it is, we really appreciate it. But can't wait to find out what it is. I'm so excited for you guys to meet her. She's the best. Yeah, she just yesterday started, instead of because, and it's taken us a while to get her to say it, but it just now has clicked with her for some reason to say, and I love you. We say it to her all the time. But before, it was just love you. And she would. It's going to be better in Kentucky? Fair enough. Totally fair, though. I'll be okay with that. But we, I just happened to say yesterday to her, I love you instead of just love you. And she said, I love you back. And I was like, okay, all right. I was like, this is pretty great. And then we were over at Mom and Dad's last night, and she was sitting at their kitchen table. I go, Eden, can you say I love you? And she goes, Lucy was sitting right next to her, and she goes, I love you, Mama. And it just was like that's the best thing ever. Ben, all right, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that you had to wait for so long. See me. It was great meeting you, though, man. Seriously. I hope you come back soon. Yeah, I know, Scott, right? Just, yeah. Anyway. All right, 2 more minutes if anybody else wants to get in on the giveaway. I need to drink this Knob Creek while I'm smoking a cigar. Like it has so many tobacco and leather notes with it that I think would just go so great with a cigar. I just haven't smoked in a while. I haven't had one in a hot minute. But I love them, man. All right, less than a minute. I don't know how to get to the clock. I'm assuming that we're closing this one out. But guys, thank you all so much for entering in tonight's giveaway. We appreciate everyone who supports the show always, whether it's just through listening, sharing, all that good stuff. And we're officially closed. So we are going to move to sharing the screen. We're going to do top 5. Top of the 5th roll. So as you can see here, got everybody entered. Looks like we had 23 entries tonight. So we appreciate you all so much. Remember, top of the 5th spin is going to be the winner for this evening. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that right now. Good luck, everybody. Here comes spin number 1. Spin number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And for the win, here we go. Top of the 5th spin for tonight's giveaway. Good luck, everybody. Hold your breath. Cross your fingers. Big winner, Bill. Oh, that's terrific. That is hilarious. There we go. Bill, congrats on that win. It's fantastic. There we go. What's the point in doing that? But you guys, dude, that's the worst though, Scott, when it's like super, super close. And you're like, oh, I could have, if it had been just like 1 or 2 spins earlier. But that being said, Bill, congratulations, my friend. We will get that out to you soon. I know I also have a bunch of other samples and whatnot to get sent out. Almost like a year old at this point, but we will do that as soon as we possibly can. Guys, thank you all so much for tuning in this week. It's been a blast hanging with you. This is my favorite thing I get to do every single week. truly, truly, truly. And I just appreciate you guys so much. If you've not yet, I know pretty much everybody has, but go and subscribe to the show on your favorite podcast app, or subscribe right here on YouTube so you can watch every episode or listen to every episode. Subscribe. I already said that. Like the video, hit the bell notification, leave us a 5-star rating and review so that we can see the support for the show as well. Become a patron of the show at patreon.com/mybourbonpodcast for as little as $1 a month. It's the best way to support the show on a monthly basis. But we will be back next week. I'm not sure what with just yet. Regardless, thank you guys infinitely. Y'all are the best. We'll see you real soon. Until then, I'm Perry, and this is TIMBP Live. Everybody have a good week. See you next week. Bye.